Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Atkerson. I do a lot of grading and spend a lot of time doing that. Got about 130 students, and it's copy paste, or manually inputting those grades, and that can be very time consuming. And I'm here to save you a couple of minutes of your day, right? Because scores can be upgraded or uploaded directly into PowerTeacher Pro. You do not have to copy and paste or manually input those. So here we go. We're going to dive right into those. What are we talking about? We're talking about any grade that can be uploaded into Google Classroom, can also be transferred into PowerTeacher Pro. Now, if you're using a different learning management tool such as Canvas or something like that, this may also work for you. I just don't know how that works. You're going to need access to a CSV file. And so you'll have to dig around on your own to find out. But here we have a great connection between Google Classroom and PowerTeacher Pro. All right, so the older Google Forms, if you're going to make like a quiz or a test or an assignment or something for the students, an exit ticket, you've got this send button and then a copy link button, right? So this is pretty straightforward. This is the older form. If you need to get the URL from the newer Google Form interface, there's a published button here. You have to publish it, make it available for your students. Then you copy responder link. It's just two over to the left, and then you get a copy button that shows up. And so that's going to allow you access to that URL again so that you can upload that to Google Classroom. Now, what everyone thinks that they should do whenever you jump into Google Classroom, you're making a new assignment, it says link here. You're going to attach the URL that you just got from your Google form, and lo and behold, this will work for your students, but it will not allow you to import grades. That import grading option is missing. Delete that. Attach instead using the Google Drive. And Google Drive will have a import grading that shows there, grade importing. Yes, that's what we want. So we'll go ahead and using this setup through Google Drive, save that, and we can move right along. So now we've got our students. They have kind of completed their work, and it's time to grade. So we're going to go to that assignment, and there it says import grades. We're going to click that and then import again. It's actually important to actually click it. There we go. And then once that happens, we have to return those grades. So we're just going to select all the students using that box and click return and return again. Now what this does is it puts those files into a CSV. So it says download these grades as CSV. We're going to click on that, and that is going to give us this file that we need. It's right there at the top. You just click that top one. Now, it is worth mentioning that some third-party software allows a connection with Google Classroom. Edpuzzle is one that I use weekly. The integration is actually a little better than Google Form itself. When you allow Edpuzzle to post an assignment directly into Google Classroom for you, the grades are automatically transferred as the students complete the work right into Google Classroom. And so now you can simply return those grades and for your students, and then you can download that CSV. No importing required. So those first couple of steps aren't really necessary when you're using something like Edpuzzle. There may be tons of other software out there as well that integrates well with Google Classroom. I'm certain this will apply. Most of what we'll be looking at today is Google Forms, because I use that a lot for like exit tickets and tests and stuff like that. And so here we go. All right, so we've downloaded that CSV file. This is kind of what it looks like. That very top line says like name, first name, last name. We got to delete that. Then we click that button in the top left corner, which will select the whole thing, and we got to sort. So that A through Z. What this is going to do is going to change all the names to be sorted alphabetically by last name. See, now it says A, B, C, 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 F, H, K. So it's the last name is what's important to be alphabetically sorted, because in PowerTeacher Pro, the names are sorted alphabetically by last name. So we need these formats to line up perfectly. So we get access to this file. First thing, delete that top line. Second thing, sort. And you can highlight that whole page by using that kind of button in the top left corner there. And we sort A through Z, and then now we're ready to copy. We just highlight all of those grades only, just the scores column, highlight them all, and we hit copy. All right, So from there, we're actually done with this file. We don't need this anymore. We don't have to save it anywhere. Once we copy, we move on. All right, we're in PowerSchool. We've got that copied. We're going to click on Export Score Template, right? And when we click Export Score Template, it'll do this little download, and we just open that template right up. And this is what the template looks like. And here we're going to make that B column much bigger because that score is hidden and we need it to pop out. We just click in the box directly below score and we can paste, and all of our grades are there alphabetically by last name, the way that PowerTeacher Pro wants them. And then we're going to save this file, and it doesn't matter where we save it or what we call it. We just need to save the file because we then need to upload that file back into PowerTeacher for the scores to show up. And this is what it looks like. We're back in PowerTeacher and we click on that little gear icon. Now it says import scores. We're going to go browse files and we're going to find wherever we saved it, whatever we saved it as. We click on that file, we click open, we hit next and then import. So they're both in the same spot there. And look at that. All the grades show up. Okay, they're all there. We are in good shape. We didn't have to manually enter any of those. No copying and pasting. With no chance of really being wrong either. If you've got 15 Heathers, you can't get them mixed up this way because they've been sorted the same way through both systems. Okay, so then once these are here, we got a problem, right? We still need to save. And if you look in the bottom right corner in PowerSchool or PowerTeacher, the Save Scores button is still kind of grayed out or green, light greened out, right? And so go ahead and from here, just add your missings, right? If anyone didn't do the assignment, add those. Now Save is available. And even if nobody, like let's say everybody did the assignment, okay? You can just click one of the grades and add a missing and remove a missing right away. This will still make that Save Scores button show up for you. So you can click Save and all of these scores can be permanent. All right, so that's it. You've got your scores. They've been uploaded into PowerSchool. You didn't have to manually type nothing. But there's a few things I want to just mention. The first is that Chromebooks are the absolute worst. If you're trying to do this process on a Chromebook, it might be faster to just manually input those grades. See, because Chromebooks are going to open that CSV file that we get in Google Classroom in a program called Basic Editor. Now, Basic Editor doesn't offer any kind of sorting function. And so you're going to have to convert this Basic Editor file into a Google Sheet. And then once that's converted, you can sort and copy the grades. But then later in PowerTeacher Pro, you need to export the template to paste the scores into Google Classroom. The exported template is also in Basic Editor, and Basic Editor will only let you paste the grades under one student. And so it's like you got one student and it tries to do like 10, 9, 9, 10, 12, 13, 11, 10, 9, 9, all under the one student. It's ridiculous. So again, this can be fixed by converting the file into a Google Sheet and then pasting the scores and saving the file. But at this point, you'll need to make for sure that you save that Google Sheet whenever you're saving it back to Google Drive. You have to save it as a CSV file. So you have to click the little drop down and make for sure it says CSV. Otherwise, PowerTeacher Pro will not recognize the file, right? And so it's kind of complicated. You're better off using a PC. It just makes your life easier, right? So all that being said, I hope this helps you save some time. My name is Mr. Ackerson. Social studies teachers are always more fun. And yeah, go out there and spend less of your life copying and pasting.